My name is Ashley Fletcher, and today I am going to do a lyric breakdown of my latest release, Cigarettes and Cologne. If you've heard my song before, I'm here to clarify, this song is not about a relationship. It's actually about one of my sisters. So we're gonna break down those lyrics right now. Flowers aren't as strong as nicotine. You can't hide behind a see-through screen. This first verse means exactly what it says. Like, imagine if somebody comes up to you with a bouquet of flowers, but they're also smoking a cigarette. So which thing do you think you're gonna smell first? The flowers or the cigarette? And that's what that verse is saying. Flowers, the scent isn't as strong as nicotine. And the other side of you can't hide behind a see-through screen is also very literal. You can't hide if you're standing behind a screen door, like we see you. Nothing's gonna work for you anymore. You've thrown all your pearls right out the door. I am a Christian, and we do refer to wisdom as pearls. I don't know if anybody else out there refers to wisdom as pearls, but that's what this next line is talking about. I'm saying you've thrown all your pearls right out the door, and because you're doing all of these actions without using wisdom, it's not gonna work out. Don't talk to me. I don't recognize your little voice. My mind is screaming as you whisper in my ear. This whole little section right here is because I was having a conversation with my sister, and she was talking to me like she was the sweetest person ever, and I was just like, girl, you are not fooling me. Like, don't talk to me. We're okay now. Like, I wrote this song years ago. But she was talking to me, she was like, I just want you to know that yeah, like, in that soft voice. And so I was basically saying, like, I don't recognize your little voice, because I know this is like, you're not being yourself right now, and I know you're just trying to cover up for whatever you're doing, and I'm not here for it. Cigarettes and cologne don't mix. You're not fooling anybody tonight. Cigarettes and cologne don't mix is going back to saying, like, you can't have a sweet scent mixed in with the smell of cigarettes. Like, it's too strong. And when people try to cover up, like with perfume, and they try to cover up their cigarette smell, and you can still smell that they were smoking. And so that's basically what this is saying. Like, it doesn't mix. It's not gonna work. You can try all you want to, like, fluff yourself up, but who you are on the inside, the smell, we can tell. And you're not fooling anybody. Well, at least she wasn't fooling me. So she fooled my whole family at the time, but I wasn't fooled. You forget yourself, you're so toxic. Don't think you're slick, you're underqualified. This little sentence right here, you forget yourself, was inspired by Hamilton, because like when Angelica was like, you forget yourself, I was like, ooh, what does that mean? And it basically means like you're out of character, like you forgot who you are, and like you're out of character. And so I put that in there because I was like, I like that, you forget yourself. And the next part is literal too, saying you're not slick. Like, you think you're slick, but you're underqualified. And that was a direct diss at, if you're my sister, I'm so sorry. I don't feel like this now, but it was a direct diss towards your intelligence. And I was like, you're underqualified. You don't have, like, you're not slick. Like, and so I'm sorry. You know who you are, my sister. You know which sister you are. I love you. It's just a song now. I don't feel like this anymore. You're looking kinda silly. I'm never taking pity on you. You are not worth my time. I was going in on I was so mad. Like, now that I'm looking at these lyrics, I was like, dang, I was so mad at her. You're looking kind of silly. that's self-explanatory. I'm like, girl, you look silly. So that's pretty literal too. I'm never taking pity on you. You are not worth my time. Ooh, I was going in on her. I was going in. I was so mad, guys. She made me so mad. But saying I'm never taking pity on you. This goes back towards like everything, like you know what to do and you're not doing it, and you're gonna get yourself into all of this trouble. And basically I'm saying like, you're not dragging me down with you, and I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, and I don't feel bad for you because you literally made that choice. And me saying you're not worth my time, I kind of just wrote that part in there because I just needed an extra line and I needed something to rhyme, and I was like, this fits. The ha ha ha's actually was, it wasn't originally going to be included in the song. Like I didn't write that part down. I was just, Ian was like my producer, but he's also an artist. But Ian was telling me, he was like, you need something right there, like something to just like fill that space. Like I feel like you need like a melody or something. And I was like, okay. And I just started humming. I started humming, and he was like, oh, that sounds really good. And I was like, okay, but like what words do I use? And then I just started saying ha 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 ha, and he was like, that's it. And I was like, okay. So you are not as clever as you think. Your actions do not match a single word you speak. Again, straight to the point. Straight up telling you, you're not as clever as you think, because you're saying all of these words, but your actions don't line up. You're caught up in the web you've made. Don't ask me to lie down in your place. Okay, this part again is kind of going back to where I said I'm never taking pity on you, like don't put me in this. You're caught up in the web that you've made. And this part, originally I was gonna write it and be like, you made your bed, now lie in it. But I was like, that kind of, I can't use the word bed twice, so what would kind of fit? And I was like, oh, like a web. You made a trap for whatever you were trying to do. I don't know what she was trying to do at the time, but she was doing it. And I was like, and I'm not gonna get caught up, and don't ask me to be your scapegoat, because you know, us middle children, any other middle children out there, our siblings, they be using us sometimes. And so that's what that was about. Like, you made your web, and that's what you did, and do not ask me to get in it for you, because I'm not. So yeah, that's what that was about. Yeah, so that's what this song was about. And it actually works, I guess, for relationships. You know, if someone is trying to be manipulative or like trying to do stuff towards you, and you're like, like I'm not falling for it, it works for that too. I've recently been singing this song with anxiety in mind, like saying, because you know how when you have anxiety, you just think all of these thoughts and you're like worried all of the time. But it's like, if you think of it as a person, all anxiety does is just lie to you. And so when I sing the song now, I don't think of my sister anymore. I'm singing it towards anxiety, and I'm like, don't talk to me. Like, you don't know what you're talking about, and you're just trying to make me like, you know, feel what I don't need to feel. And so however you want to interpret this song, whoever you're singing it to, I hope you are enjoying it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys.